Loving you is the easiest way to be free. But I don't wanna let you go, I don't wanna leave. Because someday I might be long gone. So someday I don't wanna go. Well, I don't know what else can I
Ready? Ready?
Alrighty, kid.
do? Start thinking something.
It's smoky here. Go away. Let me here.
No, it's unsafe. Cold.
Rent control. Is this desperate for the day? Where's my trap? I need a trap.
We got you in your car.
Okay, sorry.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Glad to see you're awake, sunshine.
What the hell did you do with my clothes?
They're by the fire drying. It took pots of melted snow to wash them after you puked up on them on the drive out here.
And where the hell is here, may I ask?
You're at the reserve land, so no drugs, no drinking, no booze, no tech, no Winningtons for miles. Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, I didn't ask to be driven up all the way to the uncivilized boonies. I was perfectly fine just where I was.
You were fine. That's why I found you in an alley in minus 40 temperature. You know, there's 60 people that died that night. And 40 of them were black ops. Like you. They're now cadavers at the Moore's Medical. You could have been one of them. Yeah, you're welcome.
So, what's cooking?
Res treats. Neck bones from a moose. What? You a vegetarian or something?
I think I'm gonna be sick. Knows how to rock and roll, she drives me crazy. In a hot and cold fever, she leaves me in a cold sweat.
Is there anyone out there with a signal? We have found an abandoned car along the old entrance road. Does anyone out there know anything about it?
Roger that. Me and Tommy pulled a Sleeping Beauty out earlier. Brought her to Lucky 13.
Who is this?
Your favorite pukester.
Well, I'm glad you're safe, my boy. We've got a tractor here pulling this poor bucket of bolts out. Whoever she is, there's a lot of stuff in here.
What kind of stuff?
For starters, a self-sustaining pair of mini nurseries full of seedlings.
What the hell, like plant seedlings?
Yeah, are there any other kind?
There wouldn't have to be any, illegal substances by any chance? Perhaps some Mary Jane?
Don't sound so hopeful there. You're on the way again.
Actually, it's more like stuff like ginkgo and other medicinals.
Luke? Who's that?
The injured chick, who looks ready to peck my eyes out.
Sounds like you've not lost your touch with the ladies.
Yeah, I sent Tommy out with the others to get some supplies. Hopefully he can get back here in time.
Sounds like a good idea. I can send some out there, and I'll come along as well. There's a blizzard rolling in, so I'll be by in the morning with him. In the meantime, hold tight, okay?
Roger that.
All I know about you is that your first name is Luke. Who the hell are you, and what the hell am I doing here?
I'm the guy who saved you from being a human popsicle. And you're in the reserve lands, in Lucky 13.
Lucky 13?
Out here in the reserve lands, there's no places for vehicles to refuel or get repairs. If they break down, Lucky 13 is the closest cabin by. It's also a known place for rehab cases.
Rehab station? Seriously, do I look like I'm in need of rehab? Oh, God.
You can't even stand.
Well, that would be my knee injury with the side of this concussion. That would not be drugs, idiot.
Charmed.
Oh, okay, buddy. No, quit playing the games here. Where's my walking stick?
Stick?
Yes, walking stick, you know, thing you used to help you walk with. It was on the car seat beside me in my vehicle that you pulled me out of. It's right there, metal, shiny.
It was dark when we found you. You know, dark, sun down, moon up, sparkling stars.
How is that possible? I remember when I went into the ditch, when I started going to the skid before everything blacked out, the sun was up. You know, really high up in the air.
And you then lost consciousness. Frozen wasteland. Gets dark a lot easier, a lot earlier. Besides, what's a little white girl like you doing in the reserve lands anyway?
Excuse me? What's a little white boy doing out here? And by the way, my dad is half Cree, so I think I'm the one with home ice advantage.
I was in a bad place. Local medicine woman from this part found me. Saved me. I figured I owed her.
I'm guessing that was a place of addiction that you came from?
When did you say that?
Oh, I don't know how hopeful you got when you thought that there might be some MJ among my seedlings. Sounded like someone craving a fix. Big time. You know, you're pretty transparent to those who know how to look.
Look, the only honorable thing I can do is come up here every so often with some unperishable supplies.
Wow, nice to meet you, Mr. Worf.
Okay, I spilled. Now you.
Excuse me?
What are you doing here?
I'm coming up here to see a friend of mine. I got some time off my job due to my injury.
Really? A
Yeah.
friend? Up
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, my friend Douglas. He lives up this way.
And you just thought that you would just drive up here out of the blue in this frozen wasteland hoping to find him. There's no maps up here.
I know he lives not too far from the old South Beach Hotel relic there, so figured if I came up here I'd be able to find him. Why are you suspicious of me?
Why are you suspicious of me?
Survival. You?
Same here, Toots. Dinner's ready. Just wait right there, I'll bring it to you.
You're such a gentleman.
I try.
What is it?
Preserved treats.
Okay.
Beans.
Ah.
Hope you like them.
Well, as long as they're not spilled, I'm fine with them.
No wonder you're hiding them from 1 to 10. Smart little girl.
But I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna leave. Because someday I might be long gone. So someday I don't wanna go.
Watching me like a guard dog. Who does that anymore? Luke, what the fuck?
We know someone's been targeting our brothers and sisters with a suicide drug. Turns out my guest here invented it.
Look, you have it all wrong. You believe that propaganda that you read online? Oh, wait a second. You're a former Black Ops vet?
Charlie Hovdebo was a good and decent man. Treated me right. Treated me like his own son. And then you experimented on him with those suicide drugs. All you lunatic wackies are all the same. You don't give a damn about human lives. All you consider is the bottom line and the way to inflate your overinflated wallets.
I love you like a son. But this isn't right. I'm quite ashamed right now. Remember when I found you? You were doing substances in it and mixing it with alcohol? And you realized during the tour with the Black Ops, you killed your wife. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Charlie Hovdebo was a good and decent man. He didn't deserve to die.
6 years ago, my brother came home from the Black Ops, from his service. He had no memory of his family, no memory of who I was. All he had was a picture of him and I that I'd signed with love, and he violated me as a result. So I know what happens to Black Ops soldiers. It's so that men like him don't become like men like you. Trigger-happy head cases who don't think.
Dude, she has a point.
No.
Yeah. Well, my friend and I worked on developing memoricovs to help people like him, so that they could go back to their families, go back to their homes. Charlie was one of the first ones who received it. And I heard what he said before he died.
You were there. You could have stopped him.
I wasn't there. I gave him my phone number when I gave him the medicine, in case he remembered anything. So I got this phone call at 4 a.m. And I heard a man who I knew was a kind and gentle person, as you've described. And he blew his brains out while I was on the phone. How do you think that was for me? How do you think I felt? Now look, as a student through the academy, yes, we've seen a lot of people to their deaths because of the guinea pigs program, but it's been for things a lot less relevant than this medication. It's been because of things for, hair loss, not having a bad complexion, so they don't have wrinkles. That sort of bullshit. Look, RJ and I weren't proud of what we did, but we did what we had to.
But you pushed through with it anyway.
Back off, man.
We're not proud of it at all. But we figured it was for the greater good. And besides that, I came up here because the other person who is in on creating this lives up here. There were 3 of us who created this.
No, the article mentioned you, RJ Bill, and there was no other third.
Actually, there was. He dropped out before we got a chance to even really take it anywhere. Douglas Joseph is a very good friend of mine, and he lives in these parts. He'll be able to help me refine it so we can get it perfected to help people like you.
He's a local healer, he's wise beyond his years, and he's a prodigy.
What, you're falling for this bullshit?
I have a brother out there and a fiance who haven't communicated with me for years. Now my brother was already discharged, and my fiance, he's still in the Black Ops someplace. I've got to find him. I've got to help heal him. And my brother. And as many other people out there as we can too. But we need to be able to do this. I need to find Douglas so we can continue this, so we can...
You need to find what you lost.
I don't know if I want to remember. I'm horrible.
What about my mother? We need to get her out so she's safe.
She is safe. I know this.
How? How do you know this?
We don't have a lot of tech here, but I know this. I got the message before I came in this morning. She's fine. I just need you to do something for me.
As long as you get word to her that I'm safe.
I will.
Okay.
But you need to promise me to stay here for the next little while until things kind of cool down. Can you do that?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Alright. We're good. She'll be good. You're gonna be safe.
Okay.
Okay?
But how am I supposed to stay safe? I mean, if there's, like, people trying to kill me, how am I supposed to stay safe? Especially this knucklehead aiming a gun at me, a big moose.
You will keep her safe, right?
I give you my word. I have my word.
He'll keep you safe.
I made up my mind. I want her tonight. She's one of my kind. And I need her to be mine, oh mine. She's losing her mind, oh, oh, oh.